everyone and welcome. If you are heading into ninth or 10th grade in the US or you are a parent supporting a student in these crucial years, you are in the right place. These early high school years are your launch pad. They set the foundation for success for the rest of high school and even your journey beyond. I am Gurpreet and today we are diving into how to make grades 9 and 10 count. So we'll talk GPA, smart course choices, impactful extracurriculars, and getting into that early college planning mindset. So let's get started. So why are grades 9 and 10 so critical? So think of them as the foundation years. Now this is when your official high school transcript starts building and every grade contributes to your cumulative GPA, which colleges will see. It's the perfect time to develop strong academic habits like effective study skills and time management that will carry you through tougher courses later on. You'll get to explore your interests through different subjects and activities, which can really shape your future choices. And importantly, your performance now can open doors to more advanced courses like AP classes in your junior and senior years. So let's talk GPA, that is your grade point average. So simply put, it's a number that represents your average academic performance, usually on a 4.0 scale where an A is a 4, B is a 3 and so on. And yes, it starts accumulating from grade 9 and every grade counts. So you might hear about weighted versus unweighted GPAs. An unweighted GPA treats all courses equally and a weighted GPA gives extra points for more challenging courses like honors or AP classes, potentially boosting your GPA above a 4.0. Different high schools calculate this differently and colleges also have their own ways of looking at it. So why all this fuss? Your GPA is a key factor in college admissions. College look for consistent, strong performance and often an upward trend in your grades. So choosing your courses wisely in grades 9 and 10 is a strategic move. First, make sure that you are on track to meet your school's and state's graduation requirements in core subjects like English, math, science, social studies, and often a world language. When it comes to honors classes, these are more rigorous versions of standard courses. They dive deeper, move faster, and expect more. So taking them shows colleges that you're willing to challenge yourself and can prepare you well for APs. Plus, they might give you a GPA, a weighted boost. While most advanced placement courses are taken in 11th and 12th grade, the classes you take now are AP precursors. So strong foundational knowledge in subjects like math and science, often gained through honors classes, is essential. Some schools might even offer introductory APs like AP Human Geography or the new AP Pre-Calculus in the 10th grade. So the key is to challenge yourself wisely. Pick courses that are rigorous but manageable. You want to aim high but not overload yourself that you feel burnout. So taking on honors classes or advanced courses that lead to APs is a fantastic way to challenge yourself and strengthen your college applications. But these courses do require strong understanding and excellent study skills. The rigor increases and sometimes a little extra support can make a big difference in not just passing but truly excelling. If you are aiming high and want to ensure you master the material, so build a strong GPA or develop more effective learning strategies for these challenging courses in grades 9 and 10. So Wisdomy provides personalized one-on-one online tutoring. Our expert tutors can help you conquer challenging coursework, ensuring that you are truly set for success and feeling confident. A free trial class is the first great step to see how we can support your academic goals, and the link is in the description. Now, let's talk about what happens outside the classroom. That is meaningful extracurricular activities. So colleges generally look for quality over quantity. So it's not about joining a dozen clubs for a semester each. It's about showing depth of involvement, commitment, and impact in few activities that you're genuinely passionate about. So this is your chance to demonstrate passion and initiative. Maybe you take on a leadership role in a club, start a new initiative, or dedicate significant time to a community service project. So think broadly. School clubs, debates, STEM, arts, sports, music or theater, volunteering, or even a part-time job if it teaches responsibility. Starting your involvement in grades 9 and 10 and showing long-term commitment looks great. It might seem early, but grades 9 and 10 are a good time to cultivate an early college planning mindset. So this is about awareness and not pressure. It starts with understanding that your grades and choices now do count towards your future options. So use these years for exploring your interests. What subjects excite you? What activities do you love? How might these connect to potential college majors or even careers down the line? Focus on building positive relationships with your teachers and school counselor. Teachers can provide support and will be the ones writing college recommendation letters later. So, counselors are a fantastic resource for guidance on courses and early college exploration. You might do some light initial college research, maybe visit a local college fair or take some virtual tours just to get a feel for different types of institutions. So, understanding the general timeline for college applications helps you see how grade 9 and 10 fit into the bigger picture. Let's touch on standardized tests relevant for these grades, mainly the PSAT. So for 9th graders, there's the PSAT 8 by 9 and for the 10th graders, the PSAT 10. So their main purpose is to give you practice for the PSAT or NMSQD, which you'll likely take in 11th grade and is used for National Merit Scholarship qualification and also for the SATs. So taking these early PSATs provides valuable feedback on your academic strengths and weaknesses. It helps you get familiar with the test format, the question type, spacing, and also tools like AP Potential to see which AP courses you might succeed in. While the ACT or SAT are typically taken later in 11th or 12th grade, the strong academic foundation you build in your 9th and 10th grade coursework is absolute best preparation for them. Beyond specific subjects, early high school is about building your success toolkit of essential skills. So if we talk about time management, learning to balance challenging academics, your extracurricular commitments, and a social life is a huge skill. So just use a planner. Now, effective study skills in this, it just means more than rereading notes. So think active recall, practice testing, and finding strategies that work for you. And in terms of critical thinking and problem solving, they are vital for tougher courses and for life in general. And in communication skills, both written for essays and reports and oral for presentations and class discussions are the key. And in terms of self-advocacy, learning when and how to ask for help from teachers or counselors if you are struggling is a sign of strength and not weakness. So let's recap. Grades 9 and 10 are your time to build that strong GPA, make smart course selections that challenge you, get involved in extracurriculars that you love, start thinking gently about your future, get familiar with tests like the PSAT, and own those essential life skills. So it's all about setting a powerful stage for what's to come. Grades 9 and 10 are your time to build a powerful foundation, explore your passions, and set the stage for an amazing high school experience and a bright future. So take charge of your learning, make smart choices, challenge yourself, and don't be afraid to seek support when you need it. And if that support involves mastering challenging courses, boosting your GPA, or sharpening those study skills, remember that Wisdomy is here to help. So check the link in the description to learn more about our personalized tutoring and book your free trial class. What are your biggest goals for these early high school years? Or if you're a parent, what's one piece of advice that you'd give for navigating grades 9 and 10? Share your thoughts and wisdom in the comments below. If this video helped you map out your path to success, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more essential strategies, and share it with your friends and family. All the resources we mentioned are linked in the description for you. So go make these foundational years count. You've got this.